I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun.
Hello? I hope my mic is coming through. I think I'm gonna finish this quest. I don't know exactly what it is. It's something about the letter. Defeat all the malfunctioning mecha.
Check this out! I got you covered!
Everybody stand! Don't be scared!
Is this the Marianne Memorial Park? I can't tell it's a park at all. Mr. Royalt will be disappointed. He was hoping to have someone make a speech here. Looking around, a speech is out of the question. There's not even an iconic landmark here, and it's not good for group photos. You can take some mecha back with you as a memento. You're funny, but there's no room in the Mason Gaston for such things. And even if I could, I'd still have the mecha appraised, reported, categorized, and stored. Hey, we're only joking. No need to get so focused on work all of a sudden. Speaking of reports, I still can't get that document. Mr. Royalt will be disappointed again. Is Choiseul making it difficult for you? What are you and Choiseul discussing? What were you and Choiseul discussing back then? As you may know, the Institute is making plans to rebuild, right? Certain resources and personal arrangements has to be made through the Mason Gaston. The Mason Gaston takes this matter very seriously, so it has had to be Mr. Royal. Select a team to conduct field studies in and around the vicinity. Therefore, Mr. Royal stayed behind at the Mason Gaston to do the head count, while I am to visit the Institute to coordinate the reception. It happens that the Institute has a letter for the Mason Gaston, so I thought, since I'm here already, might as well bring it back with me. But Mr. Choiseul insisted that it was a violation of proper procedure and simply would not give it to me. Violation of procedure? What procedure? There are proper procedures for picking up a document. Don't tell Paimon there's gonna be running around for approvals, signatures, and listening to bureaucrats babble on endlessly as well. Simply put, most official correspondence within the Mason Gaston must be mailed. Well, then what if the departments mailing the letter are on the same street, or even right across from each other? Yes, you still have to mail it. This is for the purpose of being traceable. Gestionnaires sure aren't afraid of work. I suppose everyone is just used to it all by now. Never mind, let's just go to the next spot. Let me check the memo Mr. Real left for me. This place is called the Institute's Academic Assembly Hall. Strange. I didn't see any buildings with such a sign when I came. I know where it is. Just follow me. Do I? I don't know where it is. I'll just follow them quest marker, I suppose. I knew I could depend on you. What would I do without you? Let's hurry then. There might be more out of control mecha around me. Thank you. Alright. Aha, so that's where it is. Is this the academic assembly hall? I admit the structure does look like a hall, but what's academic about it? The academic part is the researcher sets. The rocks aren't academic, that's for sure. Alright, good thing I didn't come for anything academic today. Anyway, the building seems relatively intact. Intact is all it has left. Come on, let's look around. I think this place is perfect for a group photo. I should go and find a good vantage point so I won't be a complete loss if Mr. Reality grills me. Please take a few pictures for me too, Lilon. I heard that you're a good photographer, certainly better than me. I got this. Alright, let's have a look. This one isn't bad. Have you finished taking pictures yet? Almost. Once you're done, please show them to me. I'm taking a single photo. This one isn't bad. Have you finished taking pictures yet? Yes. Give you a picture of Sir Isley? Yes. Oh my, too high, far too high. Are you describing the Institute's academic level? No, I'm marveling at the heights of this place. Though the Institute's academics were certainly up there too. But now, sigh. Who could have foreseen that so many hardships for the Institute, and who knows how smooth the reconstruction will be? The last stop is the Fontaine Research Institute Qualification Review Representative Office. One breath impressive. I didn't manage that in one breath. Thank you, but where is it? I didn't notice any such office in the Institute. Is Thanos in charge of the office? Yes, that's right. You know even this place? I shouldn't be surprised that the honorary senior researcher knows everything about the Institute. Honorary senior researcher. Oh, Palmer remembers now. Is it that office in the ruins? If you can't count that as an office. Oh, I know where that is. That's just underneath the Statue of the Seven. Maybe Mr. Danos shortened the name to make it easy for you to understand. Please lead the way. I have to get some files from Mr. Danos too. Once I have them, I can return to the Mason Gaston. It's been such an uneventful day today. I should be able to go back and relax soon. For Fontaine Research Institute, sure. The Fontaine Research Institute sure does things differently from. I didn't say a thing. Ooh. Is he. This guy just wanna lace around. so I'm not gonna take that. There you are. Oh, Archon, save me. No more Mecha causing trouble. What are you doing here, Loin? Mr. Royale sent me here to conduct an inspection, so I thought I'd drop by and bring you some coffee. But I have to say that your working environment is indeed quite difficult. I thought this office would at least have an actual room. Thank you for the coffee, my dear Loin. Ion? Don't even know how to say his name. As for the work environment, I'm content with what I have. Look around, at least I'm working under an impact ceiling. Are you still in charge of the qualifications review? No. I should call you Honorary Senior Researcher. Glad to see you. Where did that nickname come from? And what's with that sad look? It's like this. With a long face, he recounts everything that happened. Is the correspondence some sort of classified document? It can't be. Replies like these are typically in the vein of got it, I have no questions, I don't know, or something similar. At most, copies to different departments to let him know it's something they should care about. Oh, no wonder I got a copy of the letter to have a look. Is it this? What? But Mr. Chaussol clearly said he hadn't mailed it yet. Oh, so it must have meant that the external letters haven't been sent out yet. Once more, he failed to tell you the whole story. People from the Institute are really good at getting under your skin, huh? Judging from your reaction, this must be the document you wanted. I've read it several times already myself. This is identical to the document you wanted. Very astute. I'm sure all the letters that Kosol sent out are the same. Why don't you just take my copy back with you? Wait, what? If he takes it, then won't you have lost yours? Look at me, no one will care if someone in my position accidentally loses a non-essential letter. What does solve the problem? That does solve this problem, doesn't it? See? I'm not just mooching coffee off you. No, Miss Shore, I can't do that. It's against regulations. I'll go back and wait for the official letter to deliver. Oh my goodness. Sir, you and your procedures and regulations, you submitted a big form last time for a missing button on your writer. Like, just let it be. My dear Lord, think outside the box. Don't be a fool. Why must you insist on making it hard for yourself? Who knows when that letter will get to you? The sooner you get it, the sooner you can start working and settle all the mess. No, monsieur, thank you, but I will not violate regulations. My duty as a civil servant demands it. Mr. Desnos and Paimon and Traveler, I guess. I must leave now. Mr. Rialt is still waiting for me to report back. Hello, Jinx. I'm finishing up the research thing, and I've encountered Mr. However you pronounce his name, Eon, or something like that. Yoon. I don't know. Maybe I should just call him Yawn, because he's always tired. Sion can be such a fool. His brains have got all rotten, haven't they? Yeah, they seem very close as well, don't they? Like, Desnos calls him my dear and things like that, so... I'm sure Yon appreciates his manly legs. He can be such a fool. His brains have gotten all rotten, haven't they? Everyone else tries to make things easier for themselves, yet he insists on going through the motions, even for small things like this. That's just the person Lowen is. Admirable, yet scary at the same time. No wonder he has few friends in the nation Geston, other than Rialt and Semaine. Semaine is like, Isabella Scene, isn't it? Or am I wrong? Oh no, I might be wrong. Well, I'm his friend too. Oh, that's so sweet. So is Paimon. Oh, I'm so glad. That's good. You should be around him more often. I feel your nerves are getting more and more frayed by the day. As for the letter, I'll see what I can do. I know, it's so sweet, isn't it? As for the letter, I'll see what I can do. I'll pay Mr. Chusseau a visit and ask him to let me mail them out. I have no clue how to say it, so pardon my pronunciation. If he agrees, I'll send one to Johan as quickly as possible. It takes a lot of effort to be friends with a fool. But if you're more than a friend... When will I be able to start working at the Institute again? I still honorary senior researcher. So happy to see you. Take a seat. I'll make you some coffee. Oh, I drank all the coffee. I guess I'll have to pour you some water. I guess he likes coffee. And Ion was so nice to bring him some. Right, as you see, I'm continuing my qualifications review working. But, well, as before, there are still very few adventurers coming to apply for work. Do you even have coffee to drink here? Of course, this is an official Fontaine Research Institute's satellite office. It has everything an office should have, in full compliance with the full standards for office supplies. And while my office might lack walls, it does have a ceiling. I'm doing much better than those project teams who have their entire offices blown to smithereens. I suppose you're good at seeing the positive in things. Oh, wait. The quest didn't continue? Maybe if I go... Was that everything? I wanted there to be more. Let's see if he's gone back here. What are you guys doing? Oh, I just got held these mecha fish. Ooh, is there anything of note nearby? Well, if you're not interested in the mecha fish in the water, then I haven't much I can tell you about. Okay, so if I ask you about the mecha fish. Hello, honorary senior researcher. I mean the one swimming about in the water. Well, obviously. I was part of the research team that developed them. The original idea was to have them clean up the trash and junk from the water. But a few problems emerged during development, and the mecha fish started treating everything that wasn't the water itself as junk and cleaning it all up. We planned to turn them off remotely and retrieve them, then figure out what the problem was. But we never imagined the Institute would, explode. I spot some people trying to catch mecha fish. Oh, technically, that's not fishing, but guiding mecha fish to designated spots with specialized flashing gadget. It's intended for regular maintenance of the mecha fish. I still have some hair. You can try it if you're interested. Wait. What do you have to say? No, I'm definitely going to get fired. What did you do? I didn't do anything, but that's just that. I really think they're going to fire me. Oh, so they're gonna fire him because he didn't do anything. No, it's to pay someone who doesn't do the work. I've never felt like I truly deserve to be at the Institute, and that feeling is getting stronger. I'm not an outstanding genius like you. You even earned the title of honorary senior researcher. Aww. Just keep studying and keep trying, I'm sure. Sure you will be a valuable member of the team if you try. Why are you thinking about that? I used to be part of Edwin's Eastings House Archeum research, but I only handled really very full jobs. I just took notes and wrote up reports, worked out statistics, monitored the instruments, and that kind of thing. Even then, I didn't understand why all those geniuses would want something like me working with them. I'm not clever or talented. I'm not even a very good learner. I only escaped the explosion because I couldn't face going to work that day. I called in sick and slept in. Jinx? Is this the assistant we were reading about in previous patch? Is it? I never imagined I'd wake up to find out my research group was almost wiped out in a huge explosion. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, no, you're right. It just seemed very similar though, doesn't it? I never imagined Barbara, so what are you in charge of now? Me? Nothing. Mr. Raimondo asked me to help supervise the reconstruction work, but, well, I'm completely clueless about that kind of thing. And when Mr. Raymond realizes how useless I am, he's bound to fire me. Maybe I should just quit and go and find a more suitable job. Or you could just maybe talk to Mr. Raimondo and find out if there is some support you can.
I'm definitely gonna get fired.
Maybe I should just quit being a researcher.
What are you doing? But how wonderful to not be doing research. Oh. I just found like so many similarities with this guy because the assistant from those years ago on those papers mentioned being like a little bit sick, didn't want to go, like didn't manage to go to work, and they couldn't face going to work that day, so they didn't go. Maybe there's something there. Are you a researcher? I was, but since quitting Bushit? Whatever. Team, I am an honorary researcher at best, of course. That means I rank below you as your honorary senior researcher. Anyways, I don't do that now. I just help Mr. Raimondo by organizing files and documents. Looking back, I should have quit way earlier and let that old fool write his own boring papers. It's the only thing he's good for anyway. And this person is an old foggy whose vision has already started to go. A researcher without an ounce of creativity, an honorary clothes rack that thinks the world of himself. A bloodsucker who feeds on the research of others and is utterly useless without his subordinates. He sounds very special. He is, and if I'd realized sooner how special he is and made up my mind to quit, my life would have been much easier. But never mind, I'm not a researcher now, I'm getting my life back on track. That's enough for me. And for you. Okay, she doesn't have a title. Celine? Hello, do you need anything? About the prototypes. They were successfully recovered after the fact. It sure took a lot of effort to transport them. After the inspection, we found both prototypes needed to be scrapped. They hadn't been maintained for a long time. Plus, oh, I didn't mean to blame you, Mr. Mallard had some new toys now and has completely forgotten about the prototypes. He even delegated the recovery and inspection. Oh, this is the Steambird lady, isn't it? I think. I had hoped I would have a chance to meet him, but it looks like I need to find an opportunity to visit Ernest for that. No, I just realized she doesn't even wear the same clothes. Practically speaking, the Iceman suit is less commercial value than Fanta after all. The original proposal came from Mr. whatever his name is, and whatever his name is too, took it over and then added his own color. But if you ask me, the undertaking is much like the man himself. How to put it kindly, there's room for development. Is there room for development? Interesting. Who are you? Oh, there's a daily quest over there. I can't work anymore. What am I going to do? What's your job? Hello, honorary senior researcher. I'm so happy to see you. I used to be a clerk at the Fifth Finances Office at the Fontaine Research Institute. I was at the Mason Gaston discussing the delivery of some reports when the institute blew up, so I was lucky enough to, not get blown up. But our office and all our financial reports were blown up to smithereens. I mean, it's not bad news, but it's not good news either. Why isn't it bad news? Because there used to be numerous projects running around the Fontaine Research Institute, and each one would always be applying to purchase this or that resource. The volume was simply enormous. In accordance with regulations, all purposes and expenses had to be recorded in details in financial reports so we could carry out end-of-the-year audit. But most of the researchers didn't care much for following proper procedures for applications or records. The info they submitted was always a mess, mistakes or missing items everywhere. The end-of-year audits never managed to completely settle all the accounts, and that meant that we had to empty the filing cabinets in search of receipts, order forms. It was chaos. But the explosion destroyed all of that paperwork, which means that this year I'll be able to relax for once. But he also said it's not good news, because I'm now the only accountant able to work. Rebuilding the Fontaine Research Institute is going to mean buying lots of materials. How am I meant to cope with all that accounting work on my own? Oh, I'll just have to pray the reconstruction work goes slowly, or that I can find a competent assistant. Okay, I'm just reading everyone's lines, because it's interesting. Maybe we should... Refreshing font of refreshment. Suppose. Awesome. Everything in the Fontaine Research Institute is so well organized. Looks like everything's fine at the Institute today. Of course, everything is running smoothly, like clockwork. It is! It's very interesting. I wouldn't read this otherwise, if I wasn't streaming. This is how the new Fontaine Research Institute operates. It's truly incredible. But the negative influence Edwin Estinghouse had on the Fontaine Research Institute cannot be erased overnight. We still have much work ahead of us. First, we must guarantee that the researchers has an excellent environment conducive to their work. This will also encourage them to engage in a fair and beneficial competition. Teaching of equity for novelets. Raimundo. This project looks promising. This one requires further deliberation. Oh. Let's start with this and then we'll do this one. Why do you think Knacker stole the corn? Do you still remember when I was flipping through the pictures Mr. Cronin took in the ruins? There's one of Knacker working in front of the suppression device. It's quite blurry, but I'm quite certain that his actions are definitely not part of any operational procedure. That doesn't really mean anything though. Maybe a thief came flying across from the nearby mountain and stole the corn. That's most definitely impossible. The energy flow of the Archeum in the ruins is the best anti-theft measure there is. No ordinary person can withstand it. Besides, the timing of the experimental failed generator's activation is simply too perfect. It cannot be a mere coincidence. I have preliminary conjecture. Knacker, or should I say the one who stole the core, likely removed the Archean kinetic core early on, activating the backup energy source. However, Pnusa cores? I'm so horrible at pronouncing things, I'm so sorry. Are relatively inefficient energy sources, and they have to keep up continuous output of energy to reach an activation threshold of this contraption here. Hence, this person intentionally activated that large Archeum chunk, creating a modest but rather noticeable explosion. This way, when the Institute sent someone to investigate, they would be certain to fix the Archeum inhibitor first. And by the time they realized that they've have to go to experimental field generator to retrieve the backup energy supply, the generator would have already finished charging. From a technical perspective, such a modus operandi is highly probable, and those within the Institute capable of doing so would only be Edwin, Mr. Knacker, and myself. I doubt Edwin had the opportunity to do anything to that effect, which leaves two remaining suspects, myself and Mr. Knacker. Maybe this was all you're doing then. Yeah, you said that Knacker lied, but you also been lying all along. Maybe this is just all part of your plan and you tricked us into escorting you here so that you could grab whatever it was that you wanted. Your accusation is not entirely baseless. After this, I will also apply for and submit myself to Institute Credibility Review. As far as I'm concerned, though, Mr. Knacker is the one more likely to have committed this act. If it really was his doing, then he should be the one with the most to gain from it. Even if I'm listed alongside him as a suspect, his chances of being convicted are certainly greater than mine. Okay. How are the Institute research projects going? Some projects where we started, some has been suspended, some of the researchers has returned to duty, and some were furloughed. I don't even know how to say that word. It's just as Monsieur Cosol said, everything is in order, and that is enough, and that is enough. I'd rather not have another explosive surprise. Order, that is what the highest priority is. Alright, teachings of order. Sit on our dailies now. Ooh, friendship level 3. Does anything unlock at level 3? He didn't say anything though. Normally they speak, like say a few like lines when they reach a thing. Alright, it seems that the manner in which we're improving Fonta has got to change. You want to improve Fonta? Ah, my dear honorary senior researcher. Good to see you. Most good indeed. Story. Oh, a story unlocked. Okay, I didn't even look at that. Just looked at the voice mic. I'll have a look at that. Do you still remember me? Well, you might not, considering how busy you were previously. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. But no matter, allow me to introduce myself. Henry, a member of the Fonta development team at your service. You mentioned adjusting the way in which you're improving Fonta. Are you developing some whole new version of it or something? Isn't it like a saying, don't fix something that isn't broken? That's exactly what I've been doing all this time. We've had some successes and some failures, and some that even now stand at the crossroads between the two. But honestly, I've been working in business-related fields too much. I fear my mind is now closer to a merchant than that of a researcher. As such, my recent development attempts has been rather uninspired, and my design plans has improved likewise. I used to have all manner of fascinating ideas back when I worked at the research institute. But we get wound up with plans that would be easier for the public to accept, which would help Fonta sell better. Many of my design drafts were left on the cutting room floor as the result. I have always believed that those original drafts contain incredible inspirational value. My return to the Institute was also intended to find those drafts left behind in my lab, and perhaps even the samples left behind. Basically, I hope that the passionate, inspired past me can give the present me a bit of a boost. Did that lab not get caught in the explosion? Hardly. It was blasted sky high as well. Wait, then where would you even begin looking for your stuff? Are you going to use magic to get those drafts out of the ground or something? Well, please let me finish. The lab was caught in a blast, yes. And that was tragedy. Those drafts. But are those drafts not made of paper? They might have just been blown away rather than blown to bits. As such, they'd have floated down to Earth quite safely following the initial explosion. Your optimism brings tears to my eyes. Thank you for the praise. I've always seen it as one of my principal virtues. I'm not joking here. The lab in which Fonta research team was in was not that close to ground zero, so there's every chance that it was not directly hit by the explosion. More like, you're delusional, but I mean, we'll figure out if he's correct. I'm guessing we're gonna be running around looking for pieces of paper. In any case, our lab has been closed for some time at that point, and there weren't many active machines in there, so there's no risk of fire either. In the best case scenario, the documents and samples are left in there. Mine indeed had just been knocked airborne by a shockwave rather than utterly destroyed. And with the aid of some of my colleagues, I've also been able to calculate the possible location of said materials. The only issue is that they're a bit far away. So my dear honorary senior researcher, surely you would not leave Fonta and the Institute in the lurch, would you? Paper burns, true. And then there would have been rain. Stuff, it could have ended up in the ocean. It would, like, dissolved. Well, If it's about the new Fanta flavor, we could help him, couldn't we? Alright, Paimon, I'll do it for you. Splendid. With your aid, I'm yet more certain that we shall succeed. Firstly, let me investigate the destination we're heading to this time. Let me see. Aha. There we go. First search is in the vicinity of this. I'll mark the location 1 out on your map. Isn't this area mostly water? Are you sure your stuff hasn't fallen right into it? Don't worry. When we sealed our materials, we waterproofed and insect-proofed every last sheet of paper. Okay, I suppose that's my theory solved. Well, we got techniques for that. It's hardly worthy of being called any technique. We just put in the manuscripts inside hardly waterproof bags and seal them tightly. Let's go looking for the bags then. That is very thorough. Maybe Fonto's the one who made a thing explode. But yes, there's 2 bottles of Fanta for a quick pick-me-up. Oh, thank you, that's very kind. Can't see where was it? Oh. I know I claimed all the commissions, but still 1 or 2 days. Maybe they've been eaten by crabs.
I'm going in! You, Glade!
This should be what Henry's looking for. I couldn't even get the time to read it, but I'm guessing it says something like, let's head back and check it out. I can't believe you found these documents completely intact. You really are my lucky star. Oh, thank you. Hang on, why do you look so shocked? You didn't have any hope for successful retrieval at all, did you? What? No, I swear on my font that I never thought that way. And have you asked Fonta how it feels hearing that? Are we like thinking that the Fonta will be insulted? Well, it's not very good that it's very good that we retrieve these materials. In any case, give me a moment to study the contents. Henry looks through the material. This records the various methods we can use to adjust the Fonta's sweetness. Adding salt to Fanta to boost its flavor. Wow, past me, what a novel thought. Looks like the present you has some reflections to do. Paimon's not sure about salty Fanta. Huh? Would you not like such a flavor? Oh, not to worry, the saltiness you'd get from salt wouldn't be too intense. Drink would still slant towards the sweet taste after all. But since you did help me retrieve my materials, the new flavor I'm gonna develop will also take your suggestions into account. Do you think that I should take the suggestions that this draft contains and add salt to Fanta? I mean, just add it. Like, you can always try it. If people don't like it, you can just not do it. Alright, your will be done. I'll continue my research into new Fanta flavors. Once I got the finished product, I'll be sure to have you try it. Saltness, sweetness, how to balance both of these. Alright, interesting. Who are you? Looks like we need to start by repairing its internal structures. I don't think I have 7 mega keys. Let me have a look. Alright, mechanical burger. I don't think I have all the pieces. I only have 6. I don't know where the 7th is.
What should the next Fanta flavor be?
Yeah, I don't know where they are though.
Everything here is in order.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Most northern place. How about like here? I'm guessing up here? Good check. Let me just quickly claim my reputation stuff. Not far from getting the wings. Most northern side of the left coast. Oh? Oh, this tower, you mean? I don't have the wings already, but in 2 weeks' time I should be able to have them. And they have the treasure compass.
I've been waiting.
Is it like in this here, you mean? Do you want to sit in my lap? Okay, just a moment. Okay, behind the tower. I might have that. Oh, I was gonna read Risley's story as well. Yeah. I have.
Fire it up!
A moment, please.
I assume I have. Oh, maybe
Check
not.
this out! Supporting fire!
Everybody stand!
Don't run away now.
Yeah, I'm assuming I have since nothing happened. Oh. Is this like...
Have a load of this.
Ow?
Shouldn't get careless.
Fire it up!
Ha! Teamwork is true!
Let's move.
Let's begin.
Looks like
Shine no longer.
you need to hurry up.
Right where it hurts. I got you covered!
I'm going in! Stay put!
Don't run away now.
Roast and fry. An unfortunate fault.
Kills things so quickly. I know it didn't give me anything that I'm aware of. I didn't see anything pop up. Let's see. No. Where could that be then? Oh, maybe it's like here because this place I still haven't been able to figure out how to get inside this tower up here. Maybe that has something to do with it. Hello, Atai. How are you? Yes, I haven't been able to get inside here. Can't figure out, like, I can see that there's like a door or stairs to go down. So like my assumption was like, okay, maybe it's below. Yeah. You was napping. Did you have a good nap? Let's collect the lizard tail. Maybe something. Sorry, I had time. I didn't have anything to do. My boyfriend is napping at the moment as well, so... I'm just running around at the moment. Exploring. I just finished like the last institute thing, the quest called the letter. And now I'm trying to figure out where to find the last key here, so I can get that luxurious chest. Like, I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with here, but I have not been able to figure my way in yet. I don't know how to get in. Another quest. Where could that be? Probably somewhere nearby, so maybe let's have a look around. What is this place? Maybe this has some monsters. Done this already. No, done this already. There's nothing here. Maybe this tent? Let's go and kill this for 2 and see what happens.
Don't get too close.
Apologies. Everybody stand!
Supporting fire.
Don't be scared! Pardon me. Forgive my discourtesy.
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Stay put!
Sorry! I couldn't
I'm so
protect.
sorry, Risley.
Prior inconsideration.
Ha!
I was like talking earlier today about
Uglay, you're up!
staying alive and not
Hey,
doing things
go
with
away!
Risley, and then I get you killed.
Stop it. I got you covered.
Let's light it!
Apologies.
Let's begin.
Is there anything here? No. What's something up there?
You'll get frostbite. I'll put you on. Have a load of this.
I don't know where to look. Look at I. Now you can be proud of me. Entirety of Fontaine region is 100%. I have been exploring now. Hilly girl. Hello.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. You still can't. No, I can't. Don't know. It's probably in this tower. If you've been in there. Is it not in there? Collected all the. I don't think where it could be. Wonder if the interactive map might show where they are, but can't see anything. Okay. By the fire and underground? Where's that? Is that like by the fire? So is it like mechas and like those mecha guys that I have to kill to get the key? Or okay. Let's have a look around. So not here now, okay.
Instead of going big,
I run out of stamina.
going home.
I'm so sorry you're being abused. Alright, he's full help now, okay. Okay, underground, they're here. Don't even know if I can access this. No. Oh, this dude. I don't know if I have done this one. Oh, probably not.
Don't get too close.
Run away now.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. Now we have it. How in the world do I even get in there? I'm sure there's a teleport point there, but I have no clue how to like see it. Thank you, Jinx. Get a chest, get a chest. I'm on my way. Maybe I can see the teleport point now? No? Okay, never mind. Always running out of stamina. Right, I think you need to exercise more. Look, little sigh when it's like, "Ugh, another sticker." Thought there was a teleport point down here, but I guess not. Right. Where do I get the energy thing from this? Don't I like use the camera? But still, will the keys... Oh, okay. I thought maybe I had to give it energy first, but maybe I'm overthinking it. Right, I'm overthinking it, definitely. Yay!
Ah, this wasn't locked. How convenient.
How convenient indeed. 30,000 Mora and 30 Primal Gems. Do a wish. A random wish. Amazing. It wasn't very convenient, I suppose not. Alright, now this is done. I'm actually curious though. Can I access this room still? Or is it blocked off now? I mean, my pity is... I'm not dedicating to C1. My pity isn't high, like it's 13. So it's like, if it comes like within the first 20 wishes, then great. If I lose this, then I have a guaranteed sign-on. And if I don't get anything, I'm just building pity for sign-on. So it's alright. Oh, so this is filled with water now. I wonder if I can access that room. I guess this is what you actually needed to do to get this Hydroculus, but because I had Scaramouche, I could just fly up and take it. No, I'm definitely going for sign-on. Because I finished the thing. I finished this room. And when I finished this room, it flooded. Yes, we did. We did it together even. Where is the exit? Like that's where we went. Is it higher up? There it is. should I do now? Hmm. Fortress of Merpeed. Let's have a look around here. Oh, there is a quest there. Interesting, interesting. Galvariets. I said either find a way to remove it or figure out who's behind it. Easy for you to say. I tried all kind of cleaners and none of them worked. If it needs something stronger, we'll have to try Hydrophantasm Taint Be Gone. Whatever, that's the interesting cleaning product name. Hydrophantasm Taint Be Gone Wrong. Are you trying to burn a hole through the wall? We're always sleeping with the fishes in the time. Then we'll have to locate the culprit, but I don't have any clues regarding their identity. Is it like someone's making graffiti on the walls? What's wrong? Is there something we can do for you? Well, see that mark on the wall? Graffiti is prohibited in the Fortress of Merpeed. We tried everything but still can't remove it, so if we could at least locate the culprit. Wait, hold on. Now that I think about it, we aren't completely without leads. I remember clients mentioning that the Fontaine Research Institute had a mark that requires a special method of to decipher. Are you trying to say that this is the same type of mark? I wasn't interested in slightest back then, so I didn't bother asking for more information. Maybe he could give us an answer as if he was here. Maybe he's the culprit. Indeed, we can't rule out the possibility. But if that's the case, he should know the rules. Traveler Paimon, you're a knowledgeable adventurers with a wealth of experience. Do you have any ideas? Help us locate the culprit behind the graffiti or bring clients here to have a look. Consider it an official commission then, with coupons as compensation. Alright, if it's an official compensation, then we'll give it a go. Thank you. In the meantime, I'll try to find other means of removing it. Alright. Would capturing a blubber beast and making it spit on the mark work? Are you serious? Have you been under too much stress lately? Are you still mentally sound? Have you been scheduled for too many shifts? I'm absolutely fine. I just want to see if a blubber beast spit. Why? You need to take a day off. That's pretty random. To free a minority from the supervisory duties, the road to freedom has been blocked. No matter who you are, please tell me. Hiko is in my lap and she's having dreams. Find the culprit behind the graffiti. Well, I'm gonna assume that the traveler and Paimon knows where to go because I have no clue. Oh, that didn't help, did it? Guess I'll have to follow the shinies. just had to move my leg a little bit. My cat is on my lap and my feet just died. They sure do not. Clients. Huh? It's not clients. Hello, clients. We meet again. Fess up. You did it, right? Fess up. You're the one behind the graffiti, right? Huh? What are you two doing here? What are you talking about? I'm lost. Why don't you ask someone else? Have a look around. See anyone else there besides you? Yeah, that's right. Stop trying to trick us with your lousy acting. Alright, you win. I did it. I was planning to use this to catch up with some acquaintances, but I didn't expect the two of you would be the ones to show up. Catch up with some acquaintances? To cipher letter is a technology developed by Mr. Butor, and a few knew how to decode it, even at the Fontaine Research Institute. The only reason I know of it all is because he was my benefactor. Unfortunately, he left us far too young and management doesn't care for his cipher letter, so I figured that if someone out there could decipher it, then we would have something to talk about. Oh, I don't mean that there's nothing to say between us, but there are many topics that we do not have in common. No need to force yourself, there really is nothing to say. I'm sorry about that. When you say something like that, just how do you expect me to reply? I know that at times like this I should be polite and say something like, it might be nice to hear about your adventures, but I've decided to be honest with this anyway. I don't want to hear novel stories about the outside world. I want to just catch up with someone so I could... All I want is to catch up with someone so I could be the one to apologize. Anyways, that is the only reason you're here? Paimon almost forgot. Galvariet and Maupool asked us to investigate the culprit behind the graffiti. Turn yourself in, please. Turn yourself in. We won't show you any mercy if you resist the arrest. Aside, can't we just talk about this? Forget about Maupool. I just don't want to fall into Galvariet's clutches. Would it be possible for you, just to turn a blind eye to this whole thing? But Maupool said graffiti isn't prohibited in the fortress. And breaking the rules is bad, isn't it? If you're feeling a bit generous with definitions, then cipher letters on the wall are no different from anything else posted here. The decorations, nothing more. I want to go with you, but the traveler can decide whether or not to turn me in. Of course, if you choose to help me and save me from Galvariet's clutches, I'd be willing to compensate you accordingly. I'm putting my fate in your hands. Let's head out now. I see you found clients, but have you found the person responsible for the graffiti, or at least any clues? Well, about that. This requires a professional. Clients, have a look. Clients, is this the special mark you mentioned before? Let me see. Doesn't it look a lot like a gear? Where else would such a huge gear come from, except from Fontaine Research Institute? It's from the Institute, and so are you. I'd say the link between the two is pretty obvious. Just admit it, you're a culprit, aren't you? You can't say it like that. If one day I would be fortunate enough to dine with Galvana, the Hotel de Board, If you're still in dreamland, I can help you wake up, and if you think my punches aren't strong enough, I'm sure Rusmov would be willing to lend a hand or three. Calm down, I'm only giving you an example. It's just an example. Where was I? Anyways, if Galvana and I were to go out together, they'll be both from the fortress. That doesn't mean that there is any connections between us. See, there's no connection whatsoever. There's no link between me and this mark, just like there's no link between me and Galvana. Fine, you convinced me, but only talk about the relationship between you and Sis. Does that mean that he hasn't convinced you at all? Well, we got nothing else to say about this, it's up to you guys now. Well, no matter what, I owe you my thanks and the compensation you were promised. Right. I almost forget your compensation, although it's a pity you couldn't locate the culprit. I'm sure clients will have a way to remove the mark. I'll leave the rest to him and Galvariet then. In the meanwhile, I have other work to attend to. Nice. 280 coupons. As I said, I have other work to attend to. Everything has its own proper sequence. You must first understand the principle behind. What a pain, Sis and I having dinner together today, so I'm leaving when our shift is over, whether or not this mess has been cleaned up. Alright, that was a quick little quest.
Let's come up with some fun activities.
Right. Hmm. Yeah, where do we find that last quest? That's a good question. Huh. Alright, let's have a look. I think I've done everything that's around here. Never been up here though. I want to open that door that I wasn't able to figure out. I can't move now, so I can move my leg. I don't know. I don't know the name of the quest. I have no clue. I'm just assuming there is a quest to open it. There's no quests here that pops up. What's up here? Oh, I'll have to go. Oh, I haven't done this puzzle. I've never been up here. Maybe there's something here. Let's see. New building. What's the front builder? Let's go this one. Okay, 3 boxes. One. Okay, so this one. This one. This one. And this one, I assume. No? Maybe this one has. It has 2 boxes. Ah, there's 4 boxes here. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, wait. No, the order's wrong. Okay, let's try again. There we go.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
I don't remember if I've been here. I saw an open window. Never mind. So I've not been in here. Maybe this would have something to do with it. Oh. Blast it all. He's gonna add noise to that. That is, if we haven't been killed already, we should have gone with Captain. Is the fauteuil? Seems to be coming from downstairs. Let's move quickly. Oh, carefully. Is this the quest? Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you
Is it
kidding
what
me?
you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a
So far away though.
treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Stabilize!
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Bow your head.
Is in search of lost time? No. Are you serious? Is this the quest? Okay, I mean, I'm not complaining. Okay. This just leads us to the outside. So maybe I can bring this upstairs. These plastic jars what were they called again? Energy storage devices or something. They've been disappearing without a trace lately. I put one down, then it disappears. I put another one down and it disappears too. I even posted someone to watch over it at night. They disappeared along with the jar. That's creepy. They even left a note too, something along the lines of, working night shifts is a waste of my youth. I might as well go and be a research assistant and at least get a decent paycheck. How baffling. I placed a lot of energy storage devices on the first floor. If this one disappears, then whoever was responsible for patrolling that day is going to have a reported to Shamilo themselves. Sorry. Oh, maybe leave that there. Alright, Tatai, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you
One
have a
man's
nice
stone
sleep.
is another man's gem.
Good night. What do we have here? Right, looks like this is the lever with "Do not touch under any circumstances" written on it. Pull the lever. Of course, we're gonna pull it. Some rumbling and shaking. The machine spits out a stack of paper tape. Great, now we have the monitoring data from both the pate, the fruit, and creepers station. Oh, I have several of these. Let's go and check back to Brooklyn now. Is he the one who was standing on like... Ooh. I think he was the one who was like standing on the broken bridge around... here? I think. Might be wrong. Maybe not. Where is he? Oh. Hey Brooklyn, we have the data from the 2 monitoring stations you mentioned. It is the same guy, isn't it? They just moved to somewhere else. Really? That's great. Please let me have a look at them. What about your compensation? You keep the paper tapes you collected. Ah, yes, this is it. You two are angels, angels sent from the heavens to save me from my misery and return to my happy life of ease. Did you really have to say it like that? Well, there's no time to lose, kind lady. I'll go find my supervisor and request the key to the central processing station. Please wait for me. Just hurry up, would you? Ah. An excited Brooklyn returns to work. Lady, I have the key. Now we have to go to the central processing station to organize the data. And then we can resume hydrological monitoring again. Oh. Considering the situation of Pate the Fruit, the Caribous set stations, it is possible that those fellows from Fresnaya are also at the central processing station. So please come with me. Don't forget to compensate us. Alright. Okay, you are correct. This is the quest. Okay, that's cool. Oh, there's a thing here. Can't do it with novellas though.
Off we go!
Fire it up! Here's backup!
Teamwork is trick!
Don't be scared. Yeah.
Let's begin.
Have you done this quest, Jinx, yet, or? Okay. Here we are, lady. This is the central processing station where our hydrologically researched data is analyzed. It doesn't look like anyone's here. Without any fatu, we are not needed, right? We can't be sure yet. What if there are soldiers from Chesnay out inside? I might not be able to see Conch Madeleine again. Not this path. I meant I shan't ever conduct hydrological research again. Please go inside with me. Fine, just open the door. It's not like I have anything else to do right now. Like, I might as well make sure this dude is safe, right?
All unclaimed articles should be turned in. So, neither of us saw anything here, right?
So what? Don't know what you're talking about. Let me see. If we can put together the collected data, I reckon we get some significant results, and hydrological monitoring should resume very soon. I can't wait. I do too. It's so cool. That sounds great. Why do I get this feeling that we're missing part of the data? Am I being paranoid? Why are you so unsure? Aren't you in charge of the data? Malinovsky, he just like came upstairs and rubbed his belly. Paimon, oh. Sorry, I got the wrong room. The Fatui commander leaves the scene. Wait, did someone just pass us by? He was faster than a whistle. Wait, that's not the point. He's Fatu's, whatever. Why is he here? Traveler, we need to go after him and get to the bottom of this. Get to the bottom of this. And then we go down to the bottom. It's so good. No, stop chasing me. I already locked all the doors. You can't get in. Didn't even see that was on this. Oh, interesting. I didn't anticipate there to be a cave under here. It's a little otter. Why is he black and white? Why isn't he blue like all the other ones? Oh, he has blue hair. We're still in that building, we're just at the bottom of it. Let's get to the bottom of it.
This should be fun.
Don't get too close.
Time to fulfill
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Stay put!
Run away now.
Jumps into the water, creating a huge splash. He actually closed the door and ran away. Where did the otter go? Hmm. Okay. What is going on with this door? I don't know. It is confusing. Wait, where's this?
Fire it up!
Haha! Teamwork is drip!
Supporting fire!
Uglay, you're up!
Let's begin.
Stop, I surrender, stop! You're here for the paper tapes, right? You can have them all, just stop attacking me. The Fatui commander hands over the research data. Is that all, Broccoli? Well, maybe, yeah, this should be all of it, sure. Just forget that Paimon asked, what is your objective here? Yes, tell us everything. Why are you occupying these stations? To slack off? What? I'm Malinovsky, commanding officers of the 34th Independent Investigative Squad. At first, when we had just been dispatched to Fontaine, everyone was quite happy and the mission wasn't that difficult. So what does it have to do with you occupying the stations? A few months ago, due to some organizational changes, headquarters assigned someone named Shemilov as my new deputy. Right, the platoon leader that we saw at Creeps to set station. Yes, that's the one. I can't stand that fellow, but I can't get rid of him, so I look for excuses and go on missions to get away from him. Wait, Paimon's confused. You said that he's your deputy, right? That's right. So aren't you his superior? Why do you have to listen to him? Well, he is Basim, but he always acts seriously and makes others do the work. His words are hard to refute, and I can't very well tell him that no one here wants to work in front of everyone, can I? It just happened that I saw some strange towers nearby, so I told him that we were going to investigate, and forged the letters from the Mason Gaston. So you forged the documents. Paimon knew it. There was no way that the Mason Gaston would let you manage the hydrological monitoring stations. Any other questions? I see, so you're just trying to slack off. No, I mean, you're just trying to get a little peace in this noisy world by occupying our monitoring stations. Well, how would you rate our accommodations? Very comfortable. The scenery nearby is beautiful too. I usually feel a lot better after taking a short nap. Right? Especially when you wake up and realize that there's no urgent tasks and that you're not being watched by someone you don't like. You can just enjoy the afternoon sun and breeze. Oh my goodness, he made us look for all those research things so that he could hang out in that tower and slack off himself. It's like, yeah, he is. It's like waking up from a dream and entering another where you don't have to worry about anything. It's how you're supposed to live. It's a shame that you haven't tried the limited edition black tea in the Vasari Passage, if you get a chance. Wait, where's this conversation going? Anyways, please come with us. It's time to let the Fontaine Research Institute know what you've done. Ugh. Wait, He didn't actually cause any damage to our research, did he? Objectively speaking, he even collected some data for us. He's just someone who wants to be rid of work and live a comfortable life. That's right. Wait, that's not something to be proud of, even when you put it like that? Kind lady, please let him go in the name of science. Well, if our requester says so. Thank you, sir, and the two of you. I swear I will never do such a thing again. I will do my best to slack off on my own. Aloha determined the determined to slack off. Can you not get hyped over something like this? The Fatui commander leaves, feeling grateful. With that resolved, I'll be going back to go through the data. Thank you for your work. Please take these. Is it really resolved? Whatever, at least the stations are operational again, and the Fatui platoons have left. Paimon supposed it's over. That's so funny. Now I don't want to kill these two. They're probably just wanting to slack off and chill, and I'm just running towards them and start punching them in the face. It's kind of rude, isn't it? Alright, Jinx, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. You have a good evening? Afternoon? One of the two. Thank you for your help. Okay, I climbed every single one of these now. Right. Evening. Alright, enjoy your evening. It's like midnight there. Alright, I might do some hangouts. Oh, that's cute.
Huh? Sorry, I'll leave now.
I'll have to go.
No, please, relax. There's no need to worry. We're not here for trouble. We couldn't help but notice you standing here for a while and thought that you might have something on your mind.
No, there's nothing on my mind. I just thought the thing you were eating looked tasty. My sister just loves food. She's always super happy whenever we get some tasty snacks. I'm her big brother, and I should take care of her, but Mom says we're too poor and she never lets me buy any snacks.
Oh, you mean one of my popsicles? I'm afraid you wouldn't find them very tasty, though.
Oh, it doesn't matter. My sister's never had anything like that before. I know she'd be happy to try one. Come to think of it, I've never had one either.
I see. That might be difficult.
What's wrong?
Well, I only have 2 popsicles left. These popsicles are very important to me, and I might need them if we encounter an evil spirit. Without them, I might not be able to control my constitution. You're right. I'll just have to make do without my popsicles then. Here, my young friend. You can have my last 2 popsicles. You and your sister can each have one.
Really? Wow! Thanks a lot! Just wait till my sister tries this. I haven't seen her smile in a long time. Whoa! It's already starting to melt. Excuse me. I better hurry back to Chihu Rock now.
I never expected that something I used to suppress my yang energy would be so appealing to kids. But I wonder how I'll manage without any popsicles.
Are they difficult
I
to
usually
make?
get my popsicles from One Min Restaurant on special order. The ingredients are not complicated, but the restaurant is always bustling with business, and Chef Mao is usually too busy to take my order. Now that I've used all my supply, I'll have to trouble him to make more.
I'll go with you.
Oh, no need. I'm sure I can manage it on my own.
I was the one who convinced you to give away all your popsicles in the first
No,
place.
please don't feel at fault. I think you made the right choice. But if you're offering to come along, then I won't refuse. All right. Please follow me to One Min Restaurant.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
This is bad. Chef Mao is not at the restaurant right now, and neither is Xiangling. We'll have to wait until he returns. What do we do about the evil spirits?
If it's not so difficult, I can try to make some.
Oh, are you a good cook?
Making popsicles seems easy enough. I've cooked for myself on adventures in
Then I'll leave it to you.
Wilderness.
Thanks for your help.
Then I'll leave it to you. Thanks for your help. Do you know what ingredients we should use?
I'm afraid all I know is that it requires water. But to imbue the effect that suppresses my yang energy, perhaps something special is required. Like different plants, fruits, or herbs, for example. Do you have any experience with such things?
I think I'll stay away from the Yuyun chili. Guessing Miss Flower and she.
Oh, that sounds about right. Coming up with the right ingredients off the top of your head like that? You most certainly are an experienced adventurer. Have you procured all the ingredients for the popsicles? Are they finished? Oh, they look exactly like the ones Chef Mao makes for me. Let me try one. Yes. Good. This is the right feeling. I can sense the energy calming down within me.
These should help you keep
Thank you,
control.
Traveler. Now I have lots of popsicles. Your skills are amazing. If I'd known you possessed such skills, we could have made more for that kid and his family.
It had to be a lot more. I'm sure the kid would eat most of them and still be hungry.
Right. But he mentioned his family is not well off. I'd still like to help them if I can.
But what about your search for evil spirits?
Exorcism is my means of helping the people of Liyue live more peaceful and happy lives. If that kid really needs my help, then helping him would be just different means to the same end.
I'll go with you.
All right. I remember the kid mentioned that he was headed for Chihu Rock. Let's go find him.
Where did you get these? I didn't give you any, Mora. You didn't steal them, did you?
No, I didn't steal them. I talked to a nice person and they just gave them to me.
So you've been asking for food on the street? I've already told you, such behavior makes you look uneducated. How could you ask a stranger for food? Is that any different from being a beggar?
But I didn't ask them for it. They asked me if I wanted some.
That's it. No more lies. Just be honest about your mistake.
Excuse me. He got those popsicles from me. He never asked us. We just gave them to him.
Yeah, this is the nice person I was telling you about.
What? Who are you?
My name is Chung Yoon. As you could probably tell from my attire, I'm an exorcist. Your son really seemed interested in popsicles, so we thought we'd make a batch for you. That's why we're paying you a visit.
There's no need to worry.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I seem to have misunderstood him. I'm sorry, DeLong. It was wrong for Mommy to blame you.
It's okay, Mommy. So, am I allowed to talk to the nice popsicle man now?
Sure. But please keep an eye on your sister. Mommy will be back after some errands, okay?
Don't worry. I'll look after her. Bye, Mommy. Thanks. If it wasn't for you, I would have been in big trouble again.
Thank you for the popsicle. It was so cool and delicious.
I bet you're still hungry.
Oh, wow! Look at all the popsicles. Thanks.
Don't eat them all in one go, you'll get brain freeze. Eating too many will upset your
Okay,
stomach.
I got it. Thanks, you guys. You're like heroes.
Heroes?
Yeah, I've been telling a story to my sister recently, and she admires the story's heroes very much. They're chivalrous, just, and they help the weak fight against evil.
And the heroes always have a good partner. One hero can beat up two bad guys, but with a good partner, they can defeat even more. You two must be very good partners.
Well...
That's right, we're great
Yay,
partners.
I knew it. You two must get along well together. We're gonna go play right now. Oh, would you come and play with us?
Don't be so childish. I'm sure heroes like them have important things to do.
Huh? You mean you can't play?
It wouldn't hurt to play a little, right?
Huh? Oh, well, sorry. Could I have a word with you, Traveler? They look so excited to play with us, but I'm sure they'll be disappointed if we refuse.
I have time.
Sure. That's fine. But...
Something on your mind?
No, it's nothing. I'm just... a little bit worried. I spend most of my time purging evil spirits and practicing thaumaturgy. And besides my training, I also need to constantly focus deeply on my own emotions to avoid losing control. So, what I mean is that I seldom have time for anything that others would consider fun. I don't even know the first thing about playing with kids. They think we're heroes, so they must be very excited to play with us. But I'm afraid they'll just find me boring.
Don't worry, I got you covered. It's simple, just be confident. Just treat it as if you're getting together with friends.
I see. But my friends aren't the type who'd go out and play. Alright, let's give it a try.
Yes.
But I'll need your help if I don't know what to do.
Sure.
Yay, they're back! So can we go play now?
Yeah. I'll try.
Yay! No need to be nervous. We're gonna have a blast. Oh, I know. Let's play hide and seek. You'll be the ghost, but, don't peek until you count to 50.
Who? Me?
Let me play the ghost first.
Okay, we'll go hide now. You'll have to find all three of us if you want to win.
You'll never be able to find me.
You mean, we just hide anywhere we want?
Of course, silly. That's the most fun part of the game. But don't follow me. There's only room for one person in my secret hiding spot.
Alright. But I still don't really know what to do.
Just use your imagination.
You're right. I'll give it a try.
Yay! Let's go hide. No peeking now.
Alright, let's see if we can find the kids. Hello.
Ah, you found me. I can't believe I lost. I didn't expect you to be so good at this.
Should I say a toast to our success?
Huh? You found me? How did you know to look for me here? Hey, you didn't peek, did you?
There you are.
I never expected you to find me so easily. I thought that this would be the perfect spot. In fact, I'm well versed in the methods of locating evil spirits, and I have lots of experience tracking down their hiding spots. This spot is dusty and a bit gloomy, which gives off an unsettling energy. Evil spirits usually prefer such places. Yeah, I guess my experience as an exorcist doesn't apply very well. Since I've been found, I guess I must admit my defeat. It's a simple game, yet quite intriguing once you begin to play. Sure, we can invite more friends to join us. Let's go.
Mommy's still not back yet. I'm starving. Do you two know how to cook at all?
Don't be so selfish. They played with us for a long time already.
Well, if we played for so long, then a little longer won't hurt.
No, it's all right. But I'm not too picky about the taste of food, as long as it doesn't make me feel unwell.
Unwell? Are you sick? Mommy says you should always take care of yourself.
No, it's not so serious. I just need to be careful about what I eat. For example, noodles with mountain delicacies. The dish tastes great, but I can't eat anything warm. So I came up with my own variation called cold noodles with mountain delicacies.
Oh, cold noodles? That sounds nice and cool. I want to try.
Well, I don't think they taste quite as good as when they're served warm.
No way. I'm sure it's just as good as the popsicles, or even better.
Well... All right. We can use the kitchen here. I'll prepare the noodles once all the ingredients are ready.
Grilled tiger fish.
Are all the ingredients ready? So, how does it taste? Ah, that's a relief. I'm glad you like it. Let's serve the dish to the kids. I hope they'll like it.
Wow, it tastes amazing. I've never had anything like this before.
You're not only a hero, but also a chef? What a surprise!
Is there more? I want seconds.
Me too!
Whoa, slow down there. There's plenty more.
Ugh, I'm so full. You're so amazing.
Now that we're done, let's play more games!
More games? This is completely unexpected for me. I was sure that everyone would just think I'm boring.
No way! You're so much fun! And if you weren't so icy all the time, you'd be even more fun. Come on, let's go! I want to play something else.
Welcome to Second Life. Satisfaction.